I started this podcast so I can have my own opinion and be myself. Get done, put your head down, get off social media and start working. You will create something magnificent. Haters are haters because they just don't understand. They've never been where you're at, and they don't like that. It makes them feel very uncomfortable. Don't be afraid of the haters. Don't be afraid of negative people. There's a lot of people out there who want you to fail. There's a lot of people out there who want to see you do nothing. There's a lot of people out there who just want to see you drown. Listen, I'm not focused on haters, man. I'm just not. My goal actually is to inspire the haters. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brendan Ecker Influence, where I teach you how to succeed, accomplish your dreams, and develop multiple income streams. On today's podcast episode / YouTube channel episode, I'm going to be talking about how to overcome the haters, how to beat negativity in life, because you're going to have a lot of it, especially on your way to the top. It ain't easy being successful, but we're going to learn how to get there together. What do you do when you're on your way to the top, when you're leveling up? What do you do when all the people who you grew up with and the people you suffered with the most, they no longer want anything to do with you? People are going to get really uncomfortable with you when you start changing your life and taking action on your goals and your dreams. People are going to treat you differently because you are different now. You want to know what people really like? Adversity. People love people who do it. People love people who get it done. People love people who have the bravery to do the things they want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the perfect authority figure when it comes to speaking about how to become successful and overcome challenges. I try to teach them because I understand how it can be easy to hate. You start getting caught up in other people's success, it's going to drive you mad. And unfortunately, it's just a part of being successful. My whole life is just a series of getting knocked down and getting back up again. Honestly, as a police officer, you're doing that every day, right? But even before I was a cop, I was doing the same thing. I was an athlete. I was always competing. I was always trying to be the best. Because what else is there in life if you're not trying to be the best? What's the point of living? What's the point? What's the point? You need to be different. You need to think big. And you know what? Unfortunately, people are going to hate you along the way. All your cop friends, they're going to talk shit about you all day. They're going to laugh at you. Like, you start getting successful as a police officer, doing something else with your life, trying to make money, for example, or whatever. Let's just say you're trying to be in movies. I don't know, whatever it is. Trying to do something. You start a podcast. Do something different. Everybody's going to hate on you, dude. Everybody's going to hate on you. Your friends do not want you to succeed. Chances are they don't. Especially in law enforcement, I learned real quick that most cops are out for themselves. Most cops that I've worked with, at least, they'll have your six on a call, but when it comes to life, they'll never be there. Unfortunately, it's going to happen when you start doing big things and making big moves. Literally, that's life, bro. Like, you got to get used to it. On your way to the top, if you want to be a high net worth individual, you got to get used to just the negativity. You're going to get negativity, man. It's just a part of life. It's very unfortunate and really sad. When you start doing big things to improve your life, when you start making all the right moves, I mean really making the right moves, like you are drug free, you're alcohol free, you don't just run 1 mile, you run literally 8 miles just to challenge yourself. I'm giving you the best advice anybody's ever going to give you. From somebody who took your hate. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to use it and channel it so you can actually be successful with your hate. Get done, put your head down, get off social media and start working. You will create something magnificent. I'm just trying to be successful. I'm just trying to be healthy. I'm just trying to live a good life for my family. Just trying to be free. That's all. It's nothing personal. Again, to my police academy cadets, if you listen this far through, I love you. We went through hell together, man. Been through some hard times. Been through some crazy shit. But life goes on. And all I can ask you is just to try to understand me more. Listen to this podcast more. And you know what? Buy a book. You can get Beyond the Beat for $29.99 paperback and How I Made My Door in My Office for $19.99 paperback. The ebooks can be purchased for $9.99 and the audiobook will be for free soon here on this podcast. Soon, though. You're going to have to wait. So started my brand, my YouTube channel, my podcast. I'm just always hustling, right? And still a police officer. So there's no excuses. But the truth is, people hate that. People hate that I'm trying to be successful. People hate that I'm trying to win. People hate that I'm trying to better myself, better my life, build something for my family, for my children's grandchildren. I don't like staying in a bubble. In law enforcement, it puts you in a bubble. That's why I always say I'm an entrepreneur first. I keep my options open. Even though I'm an INTJ/ENTJ personality type, I'm still a prospecting individual. I believe that you need to keep all of your options open. And at the end of the day, I like to make sure I can maximize the efficiency of the choices I make. I started this podcast so I can have my own opinion and be myself. Get done, put your head down, get off social media and start working. you will create something magnificent. Haters are haters because they just don't understand. They've never been where you're at, and they don't like that. It makes them feel very uncomfortable. Don't be afraid of the haters. Don't be afraid of negative people. There's a lot of people out there who want you to fail. There's a lot of people out there who want to see you do nothing. There's a lot of people out there who just want to see you drown. Listen, I'm not focused on haters, man. I'm just not. My goal actually is to inspire the haters. The energy that somebody goes through to gossip and talk badly about somebody, to me, is just the most ridiculous thing. If you do successful things, people are going to talk about you. They're going to be gossiping about you. They're going to think they know it all. They're going to think that you're crazy. They're going to think you didn't do something right. They're going to find anything they can to keep you in the hole, and they're going to try to ruin your reputation the best way they can because they're jealous. And you know what? It is what it is. Let people do what they want. Being a hater is not going to make you rich. Being a hater is going to make you middle class. And I know this game. I used to be a hater too. I used to be the same way. I used to want more out of life, but guess what? I went for it. I got it. Just because you didn't, don't be all salty. Start going for That's my message to the haters, and that's my message to people who are trying to receive the hate and use it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Brendan Ecker Influence. Stay prudent, stay powerful, and stay wealthy.